Hi all, Fox from Fox and Kit Woodworks and Fox Den Videos bringing you this week's tip and trick of the week. And this week, we're talking about suction. That shop vac dust collection suction. I don't know where your minds were, but go ahead and get them out of the gutter. All right, for anyone, whether you're a DIY or a professional, you should be looking at having some type of dust collection in your shop. Most professionals already have it. Us weekend warriors, like when I started, I had a shop vac just to do cleanup. Didn't really hook it up to many of the tools and didn't think about my lungs. So that being said, not only are we going to keep our shops clean, but our lungs clean by having good dust collection. If you're starting out and you have a small shop, what I would suggest doing is what I did. Go ahead and buy yourself a shop vac of good quality, 5 to 6 horsepower, and then buy one of these dust separators. All right, get your orange bucket or your blue bucket, put this dust separator on top, and it hooks up to your shop vac. Now here's the reason why. The 6 horsepower shop vac I got here does a great job of collecting dust, but it gets clogged up quite fast. This dust separator, what it's going to do is it's going to allow the bigger pieces and chunks to fall in here instead of filling up the bag, and then taking the small particles and letting them filter through the bag and the actual filter on the machine. 2 other things you can look at purchasing for your shop vac to do a better job of fine dust filtration is a bag that actually has finer mesh and maybe even HEPA rated, and a filter in the same type of caliber. Now, what if you got a bigger shop or you're working with bigger tools and you want to get even more dust collection? Well, that's when you could look at things like an actual dust collector or a dust extractor. The difference between these two are dust collectors are very big, typically run on a 4 to 6 inch tube, and have motors that move lots of air. They'll have a 35 to 55 gallon bag on the bottom of them and a big air bubble on top to help do the filtration, or even a big giant HEPA filter. Right now, those are typically more expensive, like in the $800, $900 range. But why I said right now is if you go to Harbor Freight, you can find a Bauer that's pretty good. Go check out 731 Woodworks video. That's a pretty good option if you're trying to upgrade to something a little bigger. Now, a dust extractor, you're going to be using on your smaller, finer tools like your, let's say, router or even your sander, right? It's going to be really doing a great job of picking up those really, really fine dust particles, and they typically have multiple HEPA filters, and they do a much better job of kind of scrubbing the air for your lungs. Reminder, you should always wear some type of breathing protection, a mask or something, but with these things, at least it's going to help if we don't. Anyways, hope you liked the video. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you on the next one.